welcome to 3.0 TV. I am Vishakha Thakur. Japanese investment firm Metaplanet increased its Bitcoin holdings to more than $400 million after its latest purchase. Metaplanet acquired 330 Bitcoin or $28.2 million at an average price of $85,605 per Bitcoin, bringing its total holdings to 4,855 Bitcoin worth $414 million, according to an April 21 post from Simon Jerowich, the CEO of Metaplanet. So the firm's Bitcoin yield surpassed 119% year-to-date after its latest investment. The $414 million in Bitcoin holdings make Metaplanet Asia's largest and the world's 10th largest corporate Bitcoin holder, Bitbo data shows. Circle, the firm behind the $60 billion USDC stablecoin, is launching a new payments and cross-border remittance network on Tuesday, the company's next product move from its plush New York City headquarters high on the 87th floor of a One World Trade Center. So the launch event is aimed at banks, fintechs, payment service providers, remittance providers, and USDC strategic partners. So it will also feature Circle CEO Jeremy Allaire sharing his vision for the stablecoin giant's next move within the payment space. Circle was in the news most recently after the firm announced plans to go public in the US, only to postpone the date of its IPO thanks to choppy and uncertain market conditions. Ethereum-based real-world asset tokenization platform Blocksquare has partnered with a Florida-based real estate company to offer fractional ownership in a pipeline of US commercial properties valued at over $1 billion. Announcing the deal on April 18, Blocksquare and Vera Capital said a marketplace would launch in the coming weeks to enable global investors to buy tokenized shares in dozens of properties located across 7 US estates. So the first tokenized properties that will be up for grabs are part of Vera Group's existing holdings, which include a 3-story office building in Fort Lauderdale and a retail plaza in Dania Beach, according to 2 properties listed on Vera Capital's website. Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin is once again thinking long-term, and this time he is proposing something pretty radical, replacing Ethereum's core execution engine, the EVM, Ethereum Virtual Machine, with RISC-V and open-source processor architecture. So Buterin thinks giving developers direct access to RISC-V rather than routing everything through the EVM could cut out a lot of unnecessary complexity. In some cases, this could make things over 100 times more efficient. So while this RISC-V idea is very much long-term, Ethereum's next major upgrade, Petra, is much closer, set to go live on May 7th. That will focus on roll-up scaling, user experience, and validator stake limits. Crypto exchange activity is declining across both centralized and decentralized platforms, with spot trading volumes for Bitcoin and Ethereum hitting their lowest levels relative to futures trading since mid-2024 and late 2023 respectively. So despite a brief spike in early April, likely due to President Trump's tariff-related market turmoil, overall exchange volume has dropped to 6-month lows. The 7-day moving average across major exchanges like Binance and Coinbase fell to just over $32 billion, down over 75% from a December 2024 peak of $132 billion. So decentralized exchange volumes in crypto ETF trading are also down, though ETFs have seen dramatic declines. Traders are favoring futures over spot trading, with spot to futures volume ratio for BTC and ETH at multi-month lows 0.19 and 0.20 respectively, signaling increased speculative activity. Now, meanwhile, Solana is seeing a modest rise in exchange volume relative to Ethereum, reversing a previous downtrend, and recently captured 70% of daily crypto app revenue, according to its team. Bitget, a centralized cryptocurrency exchange, is rolling back trades and offering compensation after abnormal trading activity in its perpetual futures market for Voxel, a little-known token from the RPG game Voxy Tactics. So over the weekend, Voxel's trading volume unexpectedly surged, even surpassing Bitcoin's, and its price spiked over 300% in a week. Some users made larger profits, allegedly due to a bug in Bitget's market-making system. However, Bitget suspects possible market manipulation and is reversing irregular trades while investigating the incident further. Affected users may receive compensation. The Bank of Korea will actively help shape stablecoin regulations to protect financial and monetary stability, warning that widespread use could weaken monetary policy and link crypto risks to traditional finance. As part of South Korea's second phase of crypto legislation, set to begin drafting later this year, the new rules will focus on stablecoins, transparency, and clearer classifications for crypto services. The first law, enacted in July 2024, focused on investor protection. Over 18 million South Koreans, 35% of population, hold crypto, and top exchanges handle $12.1 billion in daily volume. The BOK is also testing a CBDC with peer-to-peer trials set for October. Bitget CEO Ben Zhao revealed that 27.59% of the $1.4 billion stolen in February's massive hack has become untraceable, up from 23% in March. The funds were laundered through mixers like Wasabi, bridges, and platforms like CryptoMixer, Tornado Cash, and Railgun, then moved to OTC and P2P exchanges. So the attack, attributed to North Korea's Lazarus Group, saw 400,000 ETH and 113,000 ETH related tokens stolen. After $960 million has been converted into Bitcoin and scattered across tens of thousands of wallets. Bitget is encouraging on-chain bounty hunters to help track and freeze funds, offering 10% rewards. $2.3 million has already been paid out. Decentraland's Mana has seen a sharp uptick in demand, with its price surging over 10% in the past 24 hours, driven by renewed investor interest in Metaverse assets. The increase in on-chain activity and accumulation suggests strong fundamental backing, with rising adoption and engagement within its ecosystem. So, as a virtual world platform powered by blockchain, Decentraland continues to attract users and developers, positioning Mana as a key asset in the growing Web3 and digital real estate space. However, its long-term value remains tied to broader metaverse adoption and market sentiment around decentralized virtual experiences. OpenSea has launched Solana token trading on its OS2 platform, removing a waitlist of over 50,000 users. Well, this marks a significant step in OpenSea's multi-chain strategy, which began with OS2 in February 2025. Solana's high-speed, low-fee transactions align with OpenSea's broader goals, and popular tokens like Fartcoin and DOGE were among the first available. Now, although the launch has been well received, some traders question Solana's role on OpenSea, given competitors like Magic Eden dominate the Solana NFT market. While no immediate trading spikes were observed, the future edition of Solana NFT trading could boost engagement. OpenSea's ongoing regulatory efforts, including resolving an SEC probe, position it for continued growth in the Web3 space. So that's all in the bulletin today. Keep watching 3.0 for more such updates, and do log on to our website www.3versetv.io or scan the QR code.